Thanks PDS Depth for sponsoring this video. Today I'm going to show you how you can instantly improve any steak. I've done so many experiments through the years and learned quite a bit. And today on this video I'm going to show you several different techniques that will allow you to improve any steak with ease. And the best part is that it just takes a few steps. And everything starts off with steaks. These are 3 New York strip. They are choice grade, inexpensive, but one of the things that I want you to notice the most is the thickness. That is a big plus. Whenever you can, don't choose thin steaks. And one of the things most steaks lack is tenderness, especially the inexpensive one. So there are several different ways you can tenderize a steak. You can use natural enzymes like pineapple. That works extremely well. However, in the end, even though you wash the pineapple out, it still remains a little bit of sweetness. The next thing you can do to tenderize a steak is to use some type of mechanical instrument. This is called a jacquard, and it has little knives that puncture the steaks and breaks the fibers, resulting in a more tender steak. I understand a lot of people might not have a jacquard available. You can use a fork or even toothpicks. Anything will work. The only thing you're trying to do here is really break the fibers. The thing you gotta keep in mind is the longer you do it, the more tender it's gonna be. However, keep the integrity of the steak together. Don't let it change the texture to ground beef. For a better visualization, this is more or less the amount you should be using, because once you have completely tenderized your steak, it should still look like one. The next important thing about improving any steak is to get it seasoned properly. My preferred seasoning is a good amount of salt followed by freshly ground black pepper and garlic powder. As you can clearly see, I have a heavy hand on the seasoning, and that's because whenever you're cooking any type of steak, you will lose quite a bit through the cooking process. So don't be afraid to season your steak properly. We'll be back to them real shortly. As the next things to improve any steak, the restaurant industry has figured that out long time ago, and that would be sauces. So today I'm going to be showing you 5 different ones that are super simple and easy to make. First, we're going to start off with chimichurri. This one goes well with almost every steak. And to make it, it's quite simple. Into a bowl, you want to throw in some parsley, followed by red onions, red bell pepper, garlic, salt, black pepper, red wine vinegar, and avocado oil. Now you want to mix everything well and your chimichurri is done. Most people make a terrible mistake of adding olive oil. Believe me when I tell you, olive oil is a little bit too strong for this sauce. Keep it neutral, but that is how simple it is to make chimichurri. The next sauce you definitely want to learn how to make is from the French. This is pepper sauce, usually done with steak à poivre. You can make it from scratch for actually any steak. And here's the easy way to do it. Into a pan, add some avocado oil, followed by shallots, garlic, and green peppercorn. Now you want to mix everything together, saute, and get a little bit of color. As once you have done so, it's time to add in some butter, and melt that butter in nice and slow. The next step might be one of my favorite, and that is to add a little bit of cognac. You definitely want to ignite the cognac. That is if you want to show. Because to finish this off, you want to add a little bit of beef stock, bring it to a nice simmer and start reducing. And once you have done so, add some heavy cream and let it reduce. As in the end, you are left with this steak à poivre sauce. And it is absolutely delicious and quite simple to make as you just saw. Next up, we got one that goes perfectly with prime rib. This one might be the easiest one to make. As into a bowl, you want to throw in some mayo, followed by sour cream, a tiny bit of horseradish, and chives. Mix that up real good, and there you have a nice simple sauce to go along with any prime rib. It helps bring the fattiness of a prime rib down, and you saw it there that it's easy to make. This next sauce is a little bit more complicated, but if you master it, get ready. It will please everyone. Into a pan, you want to start off with some vinegar. Then add some shallots and black peppercorn. Mix that up well and bring it to a simmer. Once all of the flavors have infused and the sauce has reduced, it's time to strain. Because now into a bowl, you want to throw in some egg yolks, followed by what you just made, followed by a pinch of salt. Mix that up real good, then add some tarragon. Because now we're going to cook this very gently. So get some water boiling and put your bowl right on top. Then slowly start adding a little bit of oil. And as you're doing so, everything will start emulsifying together. Make sure you do not stop stirring it, as in the end you are left with this, an incredible béarnaise sauce that it's going to please everyone. Don't believe me? Well, you just wait and see, because we're not done yet, as finally we're gonna make a wine reduction sauce with bone marrow. Into a pan, add some avocado oil, followed by shallots and garlic. Mix that up real good and start to cook it for a little bit. As soon as you start getting a little bit of color, throw in some bone marrow. Let that melt down and keep stirring. Everything will start start frying up on you and you're gonna get an incredible smell in your kitchen. Now, right before everything starts getting a little bit too dark, add some red wine. Then mix it well and let it reduce. Once the wine has reduced to half, add in some beef stock and mix everything together. Now you want to strain the whole thing and put it right back to the pan and bring it to a simmer. Because now the important ingredient is this, demi-glace. Because to finish up this sauce, add a generous amount of demi-glace on top, mix that up real good, and there you have it. This is my take on borderless sauce. Simple, easy, and it will be delicious. My only last advice is to serve it in a special way. For that, I'll grab a few rolls, cut the top off, toast them in the oven for a little bit. Once they're done, go ahead and add the sauces right inside, because now these sauces are ready to be served, as you will instantly improve any type of beef. Talking about beef, my steaks have been on the refrigerator for quite a bit, and they are now ready to be cooked. First, I'll be putting a nice wonderful sear. Once they're done, I'll be cooking them in indirect heat until I reach an internal temperature of 135 degrees Fahrenheit. And for that, I'll be using my wireless thermometer. As now I say, it is enough talking, and it is time to grill some beautiful steaks. So let's do it. Before moving forward, I want to thank today's sponsor, PDS-DET. The temperature is dropping, and one of my favorite seasons is finally here. Perfect season to be warmed by the grill. But you know what can make or break your wallet during this time of the year? Credit card debt. Just like those leaves piling up in your yard, debt can stack up fast. Dealing with credit cards, personal loans, and even collections is tough. But here's the good news. Just like fall brings a fresh change, PDS-DET is here to help you get a fresh start with your finances. They match you with solutions tailored to your situation, so if you're paying every month and your balances aren't going down, PDS-DET has options for you. Anyone with $10,000 or more in eligible debt qualifies. No minimum credit score, bad credit, fair credit. They understand your situation and offer alternative solutions to help you get out of debt faster. So don't wait, fall is a perfect time for a fresh start. Go to pdsdet.com/Guga for a free debt analysis. It only takes 30 seconds. That's pdsdet.com/Guga. Start saving today and enjoy the seasons with a little less weight on your shoulders. Thank you, PDS-DET, for sponsoring this video. Now let's get right back to it. All right, everybody, and here we got our beautiful feast today, gentlemen, huh?
A lot of steak.
Why are you laughing?
I've seen a lot of things here on Guga Foods. I have never seen anything like this, Guga. What's going on today?
So here's the deal, okay? Obviously, we got a pile of steak, everybody. Always make a pile. It is a lot better, I promise you that. But not only that today. Today, we got a little bit of sauces going on.
Okay.
Which I want your honest opinion to let me know if any of the sauce actually made the steak more enjoyable.
Bro, I'm cool with any sauce as long as it's not A1 or HP.
Enough talking. We got a lot of sauces to try. Let's dig in, please. All steaks are the same.
Bang!
Don't even matter. So all I want you to do in order to try this properly is I want you to grab a little bit and just put on top of your steak just like so. And we're gonna dig in. Enough talking and let's give it a try. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Kind of tastes like prime rib. Like, you know the sauce they give you with the prime rib?
Very interesting. Okay.
You know,
I don't think it tastes bad with the steak. However, it tastes kind of like horseradish. For me, it's not my favorite. I don't think it's bad with the steak. However, I'm not a huge fan of it.
Very good. Fair enough. Okay.
It's okay. I could see someone liking this.
I actually enjoyed that quite a bit, and it pairs up perfect with steak, and it's all gonna depend on your taste. Let's dig in for our second sauce right here. So just dig it in, put it in your steak, and let me know about the second one. Give me your honest opinion. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Ooh. You like that, huh?
That one I like more.
Kind of like a wine flavor.
That pairs up better.
Oh,
here.
that's like mature, robust, delicious. That feels elegant.
I agree with you. It's like you're in a fine dining restaurant.
Yeah.
It goes well with steak. I mean, people like wine with steak, you know?
I think if there's any sauce that will go very well with a steak and most people will like, is that one. And not to mention, that one has a little bit of bone marrow, gentlemen.
Ooh.
Damn, okay.
That's why you like it extra. All right, so now let's go in for the next sauce, which is yellow in color. And I'm really curious because a lot of people enjoy that sauce as well.
Oh, it's a thick sauce.
That is a very generous.
Trust me, you're gonna enjoy this one. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. What?
I can't even fully put my finger on what that is.
It has like a thick, viscous feeling, but at the same time, it's also...
What does that mean? Your vocabulary is a lot more educated and sophisticated than me.
Look, this tastes good.
For me, on a scale from 1 to 10, I'd probably put it like a 7. Like, it's good, but it's not like amazing.
Do you like the one before better?
Yeah, I think I would go for this like wine reduction taste more with a steak. I don't know.
Very nice. Okay, fair enough.
What is that, bro? You need...
It's Burmese sauce. Bernaise. That's the spelling, everybody, okay? Apparently my pronunciation is not that great. Let's go for the next one. All right, dig in. Now, this one here is even more popular. Even my good friend Gordon Ramsay loves to make this sauce right here. And I want to know your opinion on this one here.
Kind of looks like a gravy almost.
It does. It reminds me of a gravy. You're absolutely right. Well, enough talking. Let's give it a try. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
That one.
That
one. That's the pepper sauce. I forgot the name.
Poivre. So it's a peppercorn-based sauce. Tell me, how does it taste so people can understand?
It's rich, it's creamy, it's a little bit salty. It adds a lot of depth to the steak that it's kind of lacking, but it's a wonderful pairing.
Wow, that's a very good description because I was just gonna say, this is real good.
Yeah, this shit is good.
Damn, Guga, we never do sauces on steaks, but this video is going really good so far.
I know, I'm telling you. I don't like to do it because I like to be a purist like you, but sometimes you gotta get a steak, everybody, because that's all they have, and you gotta make them better. And this is how I would like to do it.
Damn, these are cheap steaks. I thought it was like at least prime, because dude, they're pretty tender.
They're tender. Oh, I wonder why, everybody. There must be a reason why. That's some Guga voodoo. All right, you guys ready for the last one? Maybe one of the most popular sauces of all time. Can you tell what this looks like?
This looks like a chimichurri to me.
You're absolutely right. It is popular all over the world for a good reason. And if you never had chimichurri sauce, you're not living, everybody. Well, enough talking. Let's give it a try and see how this one stacks up. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. I think that's the best one.
Simple to make, not so much crazy technique that you need to learn in order to do this one. Just use the right ingredients, everybody. That's how easy this one is. What do you think?
That's not bad for a chimichurri, I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, but it's not your favorite because it's green.
But this one's still my winner.
Yeah. It's such an iconic pairing with steak. That like little pop of freshness and acidity really balances out the saltiness of the steak. A bite you're not gonna forget.
So which one is the winner for you?
I think I'm gonna have to go with that gravy.
And you?
Bro, I'm going with this one.
Wow, you're gonna take the whole bread. Damn, I was really hoping to do that. Regardless of which one you guys like best, I highly recommend you giving it a go. Practice the sauces, everybody. Some of them are a little bit harder than others, but that steak à poivre style sauce is phenomenal. I highly recommend you giving it a try, but most importantly, this will improve any steak. We agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which one's your favorite?
Chimichurri. It just pairs up perfectly with the steak. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. Remember, everything I use is always in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.